Hey, what's going on, guys? So, a lot of people are getting into phase two, which is pretty much focusing on growing the page a bit and getting content up on the page, getting at least like 10 videos up that's either like music videos or freestyles, new freestyles, old freestyles, whatever content that you think will be just interesting for people to see. We're gonna run ads to those, like $1 a day, $1.25 a day per campaign, and launch like 2, 3 of those campaigns. So you spend about $3 a day and do that for about 10 videos or whatever. Spend like I said, spend like 150, 200, however much you're willing to spend on that. Obviously, the more you spend, the more you'll grow, the better your page will look. So, whatever you can do with that, at least 100 on just content, just straight content, getting people to the page and just getting a lot of likes, loves, wows, and comments and shares on your page, so it starts looking like it's active. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about really quick was just this phase as far as the details, like really getting into the details. So I'm working closely with other students, and in the program, I'm starting to really notice how much detail it really has to get covered as far as like processing the videos and stuff. So the first thing I want to go into is finding captions, like coming up with the caption, like what you say here, top and bottom here. So what do you say? Like a lot of people, they're not really like too big into the urban culture, the hip hop culture, so they might not know the terms and terminology and stuff like that. And in the previous video, like I said, you can go Google like urban terminology and stuff like that, but I'll do you one even better. A lot of the time we don't even come up with our own captions. For features, a lot of time we just ask the feature, hey, do you have an idea what you would like the caption to be? And they'll give us their idea and we'll kind of like use that to go off of. But if we're doing like freestyles, a lot of times we just find it right in the comments, right? Like right in the comments of the freestyle. So let's go to one. Let's go to Royce the 5'9" here. So if we look in the comments section, you'll pretty much be able to just come up with ideas just based on like the top comments. So let's say real hip hop salute. That could be one right there. It could be like real hip hop is alive or something like that. Real hip hop is alive. And look at this setup that I do here. This setup here where I have text up here at the top, I have text at the bottom. A lot of the times I double up the text at the bottom. Sometimes I don't. It just depends. But if you do double up the text, make sure you follow this setup here. It's like 2 to 3 words up here, 2 to 3 words down here, but like shorter words. So it's like shorter than the top and the bottom, and then longer words down here. So it's kind of like this Coke bottle figure here. Kind of keep that. Don't let the text stretch all the way over here, to the ends. That's not good. Try to keep it as center as possible, and be selective with your words. Like try to say your point as clear and short as possible. So let's see what else we have here. Just look for some like comments that are just hyping them up. This is fire as usual. That's a nice phrase right there. And for this one, I will go with this is fire as usual. It will just be one line. It wouldn't be the double line, but I can do like this is up here and then fire as usual. Or I could do like this is fire as usual, and then I could put Royce the 5'9" at the bottom. This could be one, like, bro, I think this is the best one, like as far as like freestyle. So that's like 3 examples I found in less than a couple minutes just scrolling, and you can find the suggestions every time in every video. Just look at the comments. Just look at the comments, scroll, take a second to see what you can find. And if you're just getting started out with this, like you can like come up with like a handful of captions, and before you post the video, you can like send them to me and like get my idea of what would be the best one if you want. If you need that extra help, definitely let me know. Also, another thing that will help you with is just taking the words directly from the comments. Since they already know the terminology, you don't really need to know too much of the terminology to just take something from the comments. Like flow is straight ridiculous. That would have been a good one. Like flow is straight and then ridiculous down here. That would have been great. I'll show you an example real quick. So I would have put like flow is straight ridiculous 1 2, something like that there. So basically you can just get those ideas from other people. You don't even have to really do too much research into the culture and stuff like that to learn different terminology and stuff, even though it will help, definitely will help. Here's another one. Just scroll and look for those different type of phrases. They stand out and you'll get better at like finding them and seeing them. Yeah, that's about it as far as the details. I want to make sure I'm just being as detailed as possible and go off of the questions and concerns and stuff that I see on a case-by-case basis and make sure that I cover it for everyone. So just get out there and find some good content. Let me know if you need any help with the specifics and details of the quotes and stuff like that. Alright, till next video.